The University of Rochester has suspended almost a dozen students who were part of protests against the war in Gaza. University leaders accused them of violating policies and agreements that were made following a sit-in at Wallace Hall on campus. Tonight, some of those students gathered at a park near campus to voice frustration. And they had some other members of the community supporting them. Jatira Marsh was there. She has the story, including the requests they're now making. Jatira.
Teresa, students, faculty, Rochester city leaders, and members of the community upset by these suspensions rallied at Genesee Valley Park tonight and called on administrators to reinstate the students. One of the organizers of Students for Justice in Palestine says international students who have been suspended could risk losing their visas.
If the students try to return to their home, they're not allowed back to the country because of these suspensions.
The president of the university released this statement supporting the freedom of expression, but emphasized, quote, no group can be allowed to monopolize an important campus resource like the Eastman Quadrangle. And no one can be allowed to create a campus environment that's intimidating and harassing to many of their fellow community members. She went on to say if students continue to violate university policies, they will be disciplined. Those who support the students say they were not disrupting others on campus.
The student encampment has not been the least bit disruptive. Classes are continuing, students are continuing their work, students are taking finals, students are doing those things in the encampment beautifully. Far from being a disruption, I'll say that in my dozen years on this campus, never have I seen the campus so beautiful.
Your students are thinking globally and acting locally. They are leading by example, seeking accountability by demanding the university live up to the ideas of Meliora. These students are doing as they were taught at your university. This should be a source of pride.
One of the organizers tells me he wants the university to drop the suspensions and instead be willing to hold an open dialogue with its students. Teresa?